Hello, good evening. It is 9 o'clock almost. Here's Hamish on his couch with his blanket. It's a new weekly reading vlog. So, as you can hear, I'm making myself a cup of tea because I'm cold. Earlier on, I was too warm. Kate turned the heating down because I was too warm. Now I'm too cold, and I have like really cold sinuses, so my head feels all blocked up, and I'm really cold. And it's giving me a headache because like a sinus headache, which is great. True to form, or maybe not necessarily. So I have been reading Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garris. I am 107 pages in. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It took me a little while to get into it because the writing style is really blunt. Like, the characters are, I don't want to say coded as autistic, but almost like that sort of thing where people want to, like, the way I described it to Kay last night was like Sheldon Cooper at the start of Big Bang Theory. So like the main character Elizabeth is a woman in science, and she very much has like, she is a single focused like mind, takes things literally, is very upfront and blunt about like what she wants. I'm sure there's like, it's like an episode of Frasier or something where the two, like the secretary and one of the guys, one of the lawyers, is like, I propose a marriage, and she's like, what are the terms? And they're like, he's like, goes through all this thing, it's like, and then they can't, they're like disagreeing about holidays, and she's like, is that a deal breaker? And he's like, I'm afraid so. And she's like, well, we tried, thank you, see you later. Like, so like blunt and just business-like, and that's what Elizabeth's like. So Elizabeth's like that, and Calvin is also kind of like that, but not as much as Elizabeth, which is funny because then like that's where they tend to clash when he's like, she's like, I want to get into a relationship, but we're not going to do this, that, and then like, we're not going to do marriage, we're not going to have kids, blah blah blah. And he's like, cool, yeah, that's fine with me. And then he proposes to her, and she's like, we've had this conversation. And he's like, no, we haven't. And she's like, yes, we have. And he's like, okay, we had this conversation once, but that was like a while ago, and I thought you might change your mind. And she's like, well, no. And then they have like this fight, like kind of fight, disagreement, and then he's like, do you know what, you're right, it's unfair for me to ask you when you've made yourself clear. And like, she decides he wants her to row. He wants her to learn to row because he's a rower. He rowed at Cambridge, and she can't do it. Ignore the dishes, they're getting done. Can't do it. And then gets like, she's like, what am I doing wrong? And he's like, physics. And she's like, oh, well, that's easy then. So then she goes, gets all these research stuff, puts all like into a like equation, and then the next day she can row. Like, she's that kind of minded person, which is so incredible. But the way it's written, the tone of the book is written like that as well, and it is quite brash when you're getting into it. But once you get the hang of it, it's much better. But as I am the kind of person I am, now I'm going to read Goodnight, Mr. Tom, because all of a sudden I've had like a thing where I'm like, I want to reread Goodnight, Mr. Tom. So I'm going to abandon my book and pick up another one. Hello, it's Tuesday. I went down to Mum's today to look after my siblings while she was working because it's the Easter holidays and she really had to go to work. I'm now back home, absolutely shattered, really cold. I'm in this a blanket and I've got a hot water bottle. It's been a very long day. However, I have read quite a lot of Goodnight, Mr. Tom. I am 170 pages in, which is pretty good going. Not writing any more lessons in chemistry. I did say I might go on Lisa's sprints tonight, but then I didn't go home until after the sprint started, and I've just been sort of like dead on the couch since I've actually opened the StreamYard. But I don't want to just like add myself because they're about to go on the last sprint, so I'm so tired and I look like an absolute like I'm proper like wrapped in this, which is really funny. I'm gonna go and hopefully finish this book tonight. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I'll need to have a shower later on because I have things to do. My mum's just about to pop in with my little brother and sister who I'm watching again today, but I'm watching them here because my bubba, Hamish, nope, not listen. Hi. My Hamish has the vet today. It's nothing serious, he just needs to get his vaccinations updated. And I was looking at me, I'm sorry, go back to sleep. You can go back to sleep. It's fine. So he has to get his vaccines today, and my mum has a team meeting that she needs to go to and did not have anybody to watch the kids, so I was like, I'll need to watch them here because Hamish got the vet, but it's fine. I did not finish Goodnight Mr. Tom last night. I went on one of Lisa's sprints. I got to about 100 pages from the end. I'm on page 200. So I've got 100 pages left, which is not much. I've still not read any more of Lessons in Chemistry. And I woke up today to some excellent news, and I'm still drinking my morning tea, so like this amount of energy that I've got is like a lot for this time of day. Not only have they announced the date and the pre-order for Heartstopper Volume 5, but Alice has decided that Heartstopper 5 will not be the last volume, and we are getting Volume 6 as the final volume of Heartstopper next year, which is amazing. I'm so excited. I know I was ready for Volume 5 to be the last one, but I appreciate that they are finding it difficult to wrap everything up in one volume, so I will happily take another volume of Heartstopper. I'm never going to say no to another volume of Heartstopper. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy about that. That just made my day this morning. Just absolutely made my day this morning. But yeah, tomorrow I go to Glasgow. Tomorrow I go to Glasgow to go see Vicky, Bobby and Dawn. And that means that I will have to drive through to Glasgow. I mean, it's not that bad. I could get the train, but the trains are disrupted and I don't want to. Because it would take me longer to get a train than it would to drive. And driving, I've got the control, I've got my blue badge. I can stop, I can leave, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to think about anything. Like, I'm not like, oh, what time's the train or what time's the bus, blah, blah, blah. So, that's fine. So I need to shower for doing that tomorrow. I also need to figure out times and stuff, because I'm picking up Bobby and Vicky on my way through, and then I will also need to just figure that out. I don't know. I'm going to go finish my tea. Josh and Amy will be here soon, and then we've got 2:45, Hamish has got his vaccines, and Mum should be picking them up not long after back 4, so that's fine. Don't know what I'll do with them though. Might put some movies on and see if they want to just watch movies. Don't know what to do with children. Like, normally, yesterday they just sat upstairs and played their Xboxes. Today the plan was to take them to the park, but the weather's not doing it. We shall see though. We shall see. I did not forget about vlogging, okay? I did not forget. You can't prove a thing. So it's Wednesday evening. We are currently on sprints on my channel. I've got Lisa and Bobby joining me and Tori. It's only meant to be me and Tori, but unfortunately the By the Angel Along had to be cancelled because Becca's internet has gone off, so Lisa has popped on to sprints with us, and Bobby has popped on for the first time ever because she's off work and just thought it'd be fun. So I am currently on sprints with them all. There they are, all their beautiful faces. And I've just finished my tea. Like, it was so good. It was like hoisin chicken wraps, and oh my god, it was so good. So good. Don't think it's going to be enough to keep me going though, because it was something you maybe have for lunch, not for dinner, so I might snack on something else later on. I'm fine just now, but yeah. I am almost finished Goodnight Mr. Tom. I have like 21 pages left and half an hour left in this sprint. So I think I will get myself started with that. Although I need to pee, so I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll finish Goodnight Mr. Tom, and hope that I don't cry on stream. I forgot. I just remembered. Hamish here. Hamish, little man, had his vaccinations today, so he's a sleepy boy, aren't you? Yeah. He's a poor little sleepy boy. My siblings were over and they tuckered him out as well because he's not been able to do his hours of napping that he normally does. So, oh, he's having a scratch. Sorry. But yeah, so he had his vaccinations today. He was a very good boy at the vet. The vet's very happy with him. He needs to lose a little bit of weight. Just like a kilo. And he's fine. So, work on that. And then we went on a walk and he was very well behaved on his walk. My little brother took the lead and he was very well behaved, weren't you? My little brother is like, it's not like so little that it's like, oh, look, a child walking a dog. Like, my mum has a German Shepherd and my little brother walks him and can, like, control him. So, like, Hamish is just little, so it's fine. So, yeah, we had a nice sweet day, didn't we? Yes, we did. But yeah, probably speak to you tomorrow. Good morning, because it's still morning. I am getting ready to go through to Glasgow, with Vicky and Bobby to meet Dawn. Sorry, I've got an itchy bit on my face. It's really like. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting ready to go. As you can see, I am clean. I am dressed. I've just finished eating. So I'm already running late. I was meant to leave in 5 minutes. That's not going to happen because I still need to get my bag packed and get my stuff into the car. I am going to take a backpack and my rollator today because it's going to be a day. I feel like it's going to be a day. So I need to transfer things from my handbag to my backpack, make sure I've got everything I need, and then get my stuff in the car, but so that I've still got enough room to get Bobby in the back of the car, or Vicky in the back of the car, whoever's going in the back of the car. So yeah, wish me luck, and I will see you probably, I don't know, later today. Hello. So we're in Glasgow now, and we're in the lift, which is really cool. It's got a balcony, like, it's got a freaking balcony. I have Bobby and Vicky, and I have a Dawn. And this is our floor, so I'm gonna go now. Good afternoon. It is Friday. It's Friday. It is Tori's birthday. And we had a good time in Glasgow yesterday. I don't think I really vlogged anything in Glasgow. I think I got the lift in the Waterstones and the Grishaverse setup that was there, but oh my god, me and Vicky were struggling yesterday in Glasgow. It was awful. Well, it wasn't awful. The pavements were awful. The hills were awful. And I'm suffering today. For some reason I've got a really swollen throat, and I don't know why. Probably because I talk too much, but yeah. But yeah, we also did go book shopping, so I thought I'd show you what I got. So first of all, this is the first. So this doesn't count technically. Oh Jesus! I bought the Percy Jackson books. Does not count as a book purchase. This is a birthday present for my little brother because he is currently reading Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief in his class, and he said he wanted his own copies of the books because there's not quite enough in his class. So he would like his own, so I got him his own. So that doesn't count because that's a birthday present. That's a totally different thing. Also, technically doesn't count. I got a Diary of Blood, but this is the Ferial edition with the gorgeous sprayed edges, and this one I got from Bobby. Ooh, those end papers are nice. Ooh, it's naked hardcover. I'll show you. So Bobby ended up with two because one of them was damaged. This is the damaged one. Look at that. The damage isn't too bad. It's like, see this corner here. But they sent her a new one anyway. And then there's these. And then there's different one on this side. So that's really cool. I think it's the Fairlight anyway. It's either the Fairlight or the Illuminate. I'm not 100% sure. I just assume it's the Fairlight. It doesn't say in the book. You'd think it would say in the book. Wow. Okay, fine. So yeah, I got that, and I'm looking forward to reading that. Now for my stack of romances, and you're gonna see a theme. First, I got Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. I saw this was a Grumpy Sunshine written by Tessa Bailey, and turns out I love when Tessa Bailey does Grumpy Sunshine, so had to pick this up. I then got Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, Grumpy Sunshine, you know the drill. And then, of course, Tales of Engagement by Tessa Bailey. Pretty sure this is also a Grumpy Sunshine. But this is like the second one to Fix Her Up, I'm sure. I think these go together because it's obviously like theme. So yeah, I really enjoyed It Happened One Summer and Hook, Line and Sinker. So when I saw Tessa Bailey on sale in the works for cheap, I decided to pick up. It ended up being like £2 a book because it was like 3 for £6. So who am I to say no to that? And in Waterstones, I got some more romance novels. So I got A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. Fake dating, like, I love fake dating, and this just looks like a fun time, so why not? I'm also a massive fan of Hell's Bells on TikTok, and obviously, like, if you know anything about Hell's Bells, one of the, like, a couple of the characters are demons, and it's just funny, so I got this. Then I got The Love Match by Priyanka Taslam. This is a fake dating marriage of convenience. I'm not even 100% sure. I think it's YA, but it just, something drew me to it, and it's just like, it just called out to me, so I had to get it. And the last in the romances that I got was this one, which is Paris Dalincourt is About to Crumble, which is it's the author of Boyfriend Material, which I've been meaning to read. I don't have a copy of it, I just want to read it. And this is another, I believe, fake dating. I don't know. Or enemies to lovers. I think it's enemies to lovers. I don't know. I had to. Next, I got The Paris Library by Janet Skelsline Charles. I cannot pronounce that name. I've tried a number of times. And this is a World War II historical fiction about the Paris Library and the librarians that were there who risked their lives to try and save the books. And it's based on true events, but it's fictionalised in the story of these two sisters. As it turns out, I love historical fiction books which have sisters for some reason. And it's set in Paris, which I love, set in a library, which I love, set by true story, based on a true story, which I love, so hopefully this will be another good one. And then the last book I bought, I'm going to have to swap you. The last book I got, me and Vicky actually got one each, and that is Femina by Janina Ramirez, A New History of the Middle Ages through the women written out of it. So I've really been enjoying a lot of retellings by authors that are about women that have been forgotten in history, and I don't know if you, the longer you look at this cover, the more interesting it gets. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the innuendo in this cover? I don't even think it's an innuendo. I think they've done it. I mean, they've absolutely done it on purpose, but come on. Like, come on. We had to, like, we just had to. But I'm really interested in the actual history, but the cover it's just funny. But also, Alice Roberts wrote Ancestors, which, if you remember, I also really enjoyed. So I will be looking forward to reading this. It is also small writing, large book, historical non-fiction. So yeah, those are the books that I got. I had a really good time. It was lovely to meet Dawn and Cameron. We had great food at Wagamama's. I was so happy with my food at Wagamama's. I had ramen, just a roast chicken ramen, chicken breast, roast chicken breast. I don't know. It was like a chicken breast ramen. It was gorgeous. It just hit the spot. And then the wok fried greens. It's now a running joke about how much I love these greens. Like, it's pak choy and tender stem broccoli cooked in soy sauce and garlic, and it's just love it so much. But yeah, I'm currently watching some YouTube trying to wake up because I am feeling rough. I didn't get back. I left yesterday about 12 o'clock to go to Glasgow. I did not get back until after 12 o'clock last night, and I fell asleep so deeply that I woke up at like 5, 6 in the morning with my earphones still in, and genuinely debated not taking them out because I was so tired. So yeah, I actually got up at 9, half 9, and then like pottered about for a little bit, lay back down in bed because I was sore, took some painkillers, fell asleep, and woke up again at like 12, and was like, I need to get out of bed because my mouth was like the Sahara Desert. It was ridiculous. I was like so dry because I hadn't had anything to drink obviously in ages, so I had to get up, get some food because my stomach was screaming at me, get something to drink because I was like becoming a raisin. So this has been a much longer segment of my vlog than it needed to be, so I'm gonna go. Hello, it is I. It is Saturday. I have my second load of washing in, and we got my desk yesterday, and we built it. Okay, built it. I helped a little bit, and yeah. So I got got my desk all up. I love it. It's amazing. I'm really happy with it. I will get you some. I'll video it later on. I might puff because I switched the washing over and like put the stuff in the machine to the dryer and put more stuff in the machine. I've got at least 3 more loads that need to go in because towels and bedding need to go in, but that's fine. I've got the kitchen door open because Hamish is outside, and if he comes in and it's shut, he's just going to push it until I open it, so you can hear the machines going now. I also want to get the dishwasher emptied and filled, but after being in Glasgow day before yesterday? Thursday. Being in Glasgow on Thursday, building the desk yesterday, and swapping that washing over, I am gapped. My back is screaming at me right now. So I am hoping that I'll be able to get some more done, but if not, it's fine. In other news, you probably can't tell, but I can really tell. I've started coming off my medication that was making my fingers swell, and I now have like strangely thin, long fingers again. So it's starting to reverse itself. Because before, my fingers looked like how they should for the size of my hand when they were swollen. But I've always had freakishly long fingers, long thin fingers for my hand. So they're starting to look my normal again. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I've run out of YouTube videos to watch. All my books are upstairs because I need to read Our Dark Duet because the live show's on Wednesday. And I'm also more than halfway, I'm like 200 pages into Lessons in Chemistry. It's weird because in Lessons in Chemistry, we've only just gotten to the plot point now. So like, she's only just now spoken to the guy about the cooking show. and we're 200 pages in. So I definitely think it's, I don't know if it's been like advertised correctly, because I was very confused. I've got fluff all over me. I am enjoying it. I am really, really enjoying it, but it's not how I would have marketed it. I'm just going to say now. So I'm going to go, might go get my books, might just like flump on the couch and just do nothing. Okay, ignore the fish tank needs water. Are you ready to see my desk? Are you ready? Are you ready? So it needs like tidying. A lot of stuff just got thrown on it because it was like off of, it was on this bit of this desk here, so I had to get moved. But look, got my foot still there, so I can sit with my feet up. I can get my stuff in there. Currently reading. Like, it's so much better. So I'm gonna be able to shoot videos from like here and have my bookshelves, and any live streams will be from like this angle. Not quite, because the camera's slightly different, but like I've got my books in the background now. Yeah, this screen will probably be getting replaced, but yeah, now Kay's got this whole area. That's my printout. Oops, sorry, that's my printout. I can't get that to work. So yeah, Kay's got her desk. I still need to get all this crap sorted out, and this needs sorted, because this was what my setup was on. So it all got shoved in the corner while we sorted it. So I need to get like all this tidied up, but that's fine. I'm just happy with my new setup. Look how cute. Like, it's a little office style. I love it. Hi. It's still Saturday. I have gone in the shower in preparation for sprints tomorrow. And I have read nothing else. Done some life admin today. I've caught up with my YouTube videos, and I've done pretty much nothing else. My last load of washing is in the tumble dryer. Well, no, it's actually not my last load of washing. The last load of washing that I'm doing is in the tumble dryer. I've still got bedding to go in, but that could wait till tomorrow. It is like the back of 10 and I'm shattered. Kay's shattered. I'm just waiting on Hamish. Go to the toilet, and then I will go back upstairs and listen to her dark duet for a while. Shattered. But we are sprints all day tomorrow, so I should get a lot of reading done. Hi. We've been on sprints for how long now? 6.5 hours.
33 minutes.
6.5 hours. I'm almost finished our dark duet. Say hi. Hi, my nose. Hi, vlog. We're doing well today. Like, actually, not sarcastically, we're doing well today.
Yep.
Hi, vlog. Dear me.
Like, Vicky is calling on you. She wants to be in your vlog. Go.
Hello. So I finished our dark duet. Did the whole thing today. Tori also read the entire thing today. She's just finished in the last sprint. I'm still on sprints with Tori, and it's almost midnight, and of course it is, because it's us. And as you can hear, I'm really tired. I also moved this today. I'm very proud of myself for moving that myself. We will ignore the extra holes in the wall, because the wall fought back. Yeah, I've not really done anything else today. I've not read any more of lessons in chemistry. I'm just watching YouTube because I am tired. But I will not give up before this last sprint ends. I will not. But it's Sunday. It's almost, well, it's like 11 on a Sunday. So I best just close the vlog off. I again do not know what I've really vlogged or done this week. my reading has not been great. Obviously, I'm coming off of March being like an epically massive reading month, and my TBR is now, for anybody who's following along, is now at 71 because I bought books in Glasgow. So yeah, I showed you the books I got, so that's fine. And then I read Our Dark Duet, which took one off. So yeah, my TBR's gone up, not down. We're still aiming for 25 by the end of the year. Yeah, I need to start reading more, but it's fine. 71's fine. Like I say, I'm just over halfway through this. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's just that I had the sudden urge to read Goodnight Mr. Tom. I was looking up there because that's where it was, and then I had to read Our Dark Duet because Our Dark Duet is for the Schwab Along on Wednesday, so tomorrow when you're seeing this, and then I am going to do sprints on Thursday because am I going to do sprints on Thursday? I was going to do sprints on Thursday because the Schwab Along is on Wednesday and I go to Edinburgh on Tuesday. But I'll have to see because Kay's off and she might want to stream. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Vicky, this is for you and your migraines. Everybody else, hi. I am tired and delirious and I really need to send this log off. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.